Hello, welcome back. I'm back with part 5 of this series where I play through the Simpsons Hit and Run, but I'm trying to do as many story missions as I can while only using traffic cars, and so far it's been pretty successful. We've had to skip a ton of missions because not every mission allows you to use a non-specific car. Some just have a certain car, and that's not great. Apu, don't do that anymore. But I haven't had to skip a mission yet. I have been able to do every single one I've attempted, but as people who know this game well, we are now on Apu's mission, which is where it really starts like stepping up. This is arguably like the hardest area in the game, potentially. So, straight away, we'll do what we always do. We're going to pause, we're going to go to mission select, and we're going to say what we can and can't do. So, with level 5, I could do six. It was 6 missions I could do in level 5. Level 4, sorry. Oh, this is confusing. Right. So Marge's level, I could do 6 missions. This one, I only can do 5, which is quite good for me. So we can do 1, we can do 2, can't do 3, because I think that's the one where you have to use the car that Homer built, I want to say it was called. We can do this little piggy. We can do Never Trust a Snake, which is upsetting. But we can't do Quick Cash, and we can't do Curious Curator, which not having to do Quick Cash, oh my god, that's such a godsend. But also there is a bonus mission, and we can attempt the bonus mission. So, yeah, there we go. So we've got 5 missions to attempt today. I'm a little bit worried about it, but there's one specific mission that I'm actually worried about the most. And I guess we'll get there when we get there, although we have been provided by like a chocolate brown style car. So I'm straight away going to jump into that. But luckily for this one, we do have the sports car available. I can't remember. I think it was level 3 where we didn't have the sports car. We were still okay. But obviously the sports car, as far as I can tell, or at least in my experience so far, the sports car is just the one you want. It's just like so much better than everything else. And it doesn't even seem to be that weak compared to some of the other vehicles as well. So definitely what I want to be using. So the odd thing about this mission is that, like, the reason why I didn't just drive to the mission and then grab it. Oh, that's quite an ugly one. And that feels a lot closer to Apu's car. Yeah, there we go. Let's go for this lighter shade of brown. They're both quite hideous, but this is something a little bit different. But yeah, the interesting thing about mission 1 is that when you like select it from the mission select screen, it doesn't take you to where it starts, it takes you to where I just began there. Like, and I don't think there's any other mission in the game that's like that, where it actually teleports you miles away and then like kind of forces you to drive to a specific location, which then starts the mission. It's very odd. So I did use the traffic car just to be safe, because I don't know if you would count it as being part of the mission or not. But here we go. Incriminating caffeine. Follow the coda track, collect all the evidence, don't miss out any coda crates? Alright. I never noticed the lack of grammar in that sentence, but I'm not one to talk. So, okay, so the first 3 missions that we can do here, they're not too bad. There's definitely a strong chance that I will fail them and have to restart one of these. But none of them I'm kind of thinking like, oh no, I can't possibly do this. Like this one, there's a little bit of like RNG in it, because all we have to do is follow this truck and pick up the crates when he drops them. But where he drops them is a little bit random. So sometimes they can get placed in like such horrible positions. I've definitely had that where he just drives up to a wall and places it, and you basically have to drive into the wall to pick it up. And then by the time you've driven into the wall and stopped, he has just gone miles away, because he drives at a pretty good speed. Like, I think there probably is a little bit of rubber banding, but at this point, the AI just don't care. Like, we're on level 5 of this game. Yeah, early on, there was rubber banding, but nah. Like, you cannot rely on that anymore. I think, like, the nappy one in this level has some quite clear rubber banding in there, where it will just stop and let you catch up. But even then, you're not, like... That's going around a specific area, which I don't like. We're not even going to do that level, or mission, I should say. So I don't even know why I'm talking about it. But yeah, we cannot rely on that anymore. But this one's not too bad. Like, it's very easy to fail if it gets put in a wrong place. And because he doesn't really wait for you, it is easy to, like, mess up. Especially because of how kind of long it is. That's kind of like the recurring theme of our Pooh's level. Where I don't think any of them are too bad. Definitely not easy. But it's more just like how long it takes. So, alright. That went pretty good. But yeah, again, I wasn't worried about that. And I'm not really worried about this next one. And I'm not really worried about the one after that either. Yeah, drive to the hospital. This one's like, all you have to do is avoid 2 cars, I think. And that's like, there's a little bit of RNG in this as well because of the AI. So I'm just going to let him pass. Oh, that was a really quick turnaround. Did not want him to turn around that quickly. And this car did not brake in the way I thought it was going to brake. We just got rammed. Okay. That's not ideal. Maybe I can just turn around here. It just depends how quickly the AI can... Oh, that's not good. It just kind of depends how quickly the AI can turn around if they smash into something. Assuming how I just smashed into something, that is not great. So hopefully I... Oh, that was bloody close. Only 45 seconds? That's really harsh. I was hoping I would get a little bit of a time boost, but... Yeah, it is level 5. They are going to be a little bit stricter with the time limits. I should probably be looking out my hit and run meter. Get out of the way, please. There we go. Thank you. Right. So all we have to do is avoid this guy and we're done. Like, this is not that hard. And look, he just went like the opposite direction. Oh my god, that guy just... Wow. Yeah, like these sort of missions that purely rely on the AI chasing you, they can just go so like... They just go so all over the place. It's just a bit crazy. So there we go. First 2 done. I wasn't really worried about those. I was more worried about just, well, how long are they actually going to take? If they're going to take ages. And forget that, I'm busy. Oh, I think I need a change, don't I? Bugger. Bugger. I've been trying to do all of these as the normal version of the characters. But to be honest, like, and this is just a personal thing. It's really cool that this game has a ton of different costumes. Like, that's cool. Obviously, you're going to have all these costumes in there. It's nice to see all these references to the show. But I'm just someone who just likes to see the original look of the characters. Like, that, to me, is the character. Like, seeing a character dressed up in a way that they... Oh, bloody hell. Oh, that was really weird. I pressed Y to go in the building, but... I went in the car and the camera went in the building instead. But hey, all right, fair enough. But yeah, it's like, it's cool that these are here. But like, army? Like, what am I meant? What? Okay. But yeah, I just like the classic looks. So I just like, because that's how you see the characters. I don't know. This little piggy, follow the police and find a criminal. Right, so this one might be tricky. But yet again, I think I can do this. But the time limit is quite tight here. So I'm going to have to... be bloody, like, on it. Like, 55 seconds to get 21 donuts. Like, that's kind of ridiculous, but I always, like, get a little bit worried about this one on a normal playthrough, but I usually do it okay. It's like, as long as you avoid the big mistakes, then you're alright. But, yeah, hopefully the sports car is quick enough, because the sports car is not that slow. It really isn't that slow at all. Like, I don't think it'll be as quick as our Pooh's car, his default one. But even then, like, it's totally fine. Like, it's not a big deal to actually use this car. Well, it kind of is, I guess. Like, it's definitely not as good. Oh, that was bloody close. I was going to mess that up. Alright, follow Chief Wiggum to find a professional criminal. This shouldn't be too bad, because as we know, Wiggum drives like an absolute maniac. So all we've got to do is hang back a little bit. This is just so classic our Pooh's level though. It's not that hard, it just takes ages. Which gives you more chances to mess up and also makes it a little bit tedious. I think I've said this before when playing this game, but yeah, this is the worst level by far. Our Pooh's. And it's not even like our Pooh's fault. I feel mean saying that, because our Pooh's a secondary character. And I do think it's cool that they do give a chance for like a secondary character to be playable. That is pretty cool. I don't know why our Pooh, but I do think that is cool. It's just like, sadly, it's not because of our Pooh this level is bad. It's just kind of bad. It's like the worst map and just long, tedious missions. Just a bit of a shame. Or Apu. There we go, mission complete. Alright, so that was nice and easy. Now, we're gonna have to do this mission, and it's known as one of the most, like, infamous? Yeah, infamous missions in the game. Never trust a snake. So let's talk to Snake. Get it going. Never trust a snake. Collect all the garbage before time runs out. Don't miss any pieces of garbage. So, on paper, this one shouldn't be too bad with traffic cars, I don't think. The sports car is pretty good. This opening section is purely reliant on the truck. You can't really fail it. And then a lot of what you have to do for the second section is actually, like, not really reliant on what your car is. You just kind of need enough time to get back, which it should be okay on paper. So all I'm going to do for this is just take the route I took when I did my Avoid All Cars Challenge playthrough. So I'm just going to take that. That was closer than it should have been. I'm just going to take that same route and hope for the best. I think I can do it using that. Oh my god, really? Oh, that's some bad RNG. That's some real bad RNG. Hopefully I can catch up before camera. Oh god, this camera's awful. Yeah, hopefully I can catch up in time and not lose too much time here. I think I'm alright. That was a bit nasty. I wasn't positioned too well. I think it's just around this corner, then we can start the mission for real. Right, okay. Please get out of the way. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is horrible. That is absolutely horrible. I don't know if I can do this. I've made 2 major mistakes already. If I can do this, it's going to be bloody close. But I don't think this mission's actually too bad. But definitely the way I'm doing it does require... Okay, this has gone so badly, I'm just going to restart. Like, you can't miss that jump. You can't miss that jump. Oh, okay, well... At least what happened there has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that I'm using traffic cars. Like, I know I can beat this mission. Like, there's no kind of doubt about that side of things. I just have to not mess up. So that's... We'll call that a practice go, I suppose. I'm a little bit annoyed I had to restart that, but... yeah, that jump is actually a little bit trickier than I remember. What is this? Come on, dude. Let's go. Yeah, that jump, a little bit trickier than I remember. This is... Oof. This guy keeps crashing, because that's the problem. Like, the more this guy's crash, like, the more this guy crashes into the side, the more time you lose. So I need him not to crash, ideally, or bump into things like he just did then. Please go. Like, the things that are going wrong with this mission for me today have nothing to do with the traffic cars. I just need a little bit more luck on my side. And that's all we really need for this mission, because I don't think it's that bad. Okay, we got it. We got out of the way this time. We didn't crash. So we're going to park up here and get out the car. Alright. That's better. I actually don't know if I actually have that much more time on my timer. It probably was actually only a few seconds, but that's fine. Let's not mess this up this time. Oh, it's so hard to see your jumps in this section. Oh, God. That was way closer than it should have been. Just like always, I have done some practice, like, playthroughs of this. But probably not enough. No, not you. Come on. Come on, I need a better car. Oh, here we go, sports car. What's up? Nice grey model as well. Yeah, I've done some practice of this, but not as much as I probably should have done, so... I'm still reasonably confident I can do this. I am just trying to remember what route I normally take as we go. Oh, this is going like... This feels really messy, but it still feels like it's generally going okay. Like, it still feels like it's in reach. It just depends what car I can get here. Sports car, very nice. Okay, so we're gonna... Oh, how do I normally do this? I think I want to go up, and then we want to turn around, I guess? This probably is not the route that I did originally. At all. Right, so grab these, and now we can go. Right, we've actually got a good amount of time. I'm pretty confident about this. Oh, don't drive on the wrong side of the road. In my head, I was like, I'll get on the right side, get on the left side of the road, because that's the correct side of the road. But that's only true because I'm British, not in this game. Which is weird, because it doesn't usually trip me up. I guess I'm just overthinking things, but I think we've got plenty of time. As long as I don't do anything really dumb here, I think we're okay. Like, that mission is more about, like, pick your route, stick to your route, have nothing weird happen, and you're alright. Like, and that's pretty much what happened there. I definitely rely on RNG with that route, because it relies on me being able to grab a traffic car. But that's the beauty of it. Like, this is exactly what I did in my Avoid All Cars Challenge playthrough. Just grab a random car and go, and that worked okay. That was not bad at all. But yeah, my strategy kind of like relies on the fact that I use traffic cars. So like, it's not that bad. It's oddly not that bad. Mission complete, done. All right, I'll take that. A little bit of weird, like some weird luck there to begin with on that first one, but that's just Simpsons Hit and Run, isn't it? There's not much you can do about that. So that's actually all the main missions already done. Like, I had to restart that one, but it was fine. It was actually fine. And luckily, we found a very ugly car here. Very ugly shade. But now it means I have to do the bonus mission. And the bonus mission is the one I'm most worried about. I don't even know if this is going to be possible. So I guess I've got to give it a go and see. Hello, Frank. Right. Kinky Frinky. Find and disable the hover car before time runs out. I'm really worried about this one. This might be the first one that I won't be able to do. But so this first playthrough, hopefully I can do it. But I just need to see. I just need to scope it out, figure it out, see what we can do here. Right, so there's the car. Already crashed. Alright, there's a little pip of damage. Although now there's... Dude, you can't cut across like that. You can't cross. No, you can't do that. Oh, bloody hell. Was not paying enough attention there. But we're going to go and get this spanner. I desperately need it already. Bad start. It was actually an okay start until that big crash. Where did he go? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, he didn't take the ramp. I thought he took the ramp. But I guess maybe he tried to take the ramp and just fell off. Oh, my God. He's so quick. There's so much traffic. I just can't get through it. Right. So he's right over there. He's not slowing down for me. Okay, he's crashed again. Good. Big hit, big hit. Nope. Oh, that was a big hit. Oh my God, that was a huge hit. Oh, goody. Oh, that's really good. Well, I don't like that though. Although it should give me that. Oh, he's taken. Oh my God, he's almost dead already. He's dead. What? Really? I gotta stop doing this, guys. I gotta stop doing this. So, listen, right? I know you're probably sick of it, where I have to be like, I don't know, guys, I might find it a bit difficult, and then it's not that difficult. I know I had troubles in the last episode, and I know you guys are probably sick of me, like, hyping this stuff up just for it to be a letdown, but seriously, like, when I play through this game, I don't normally do the bonus missions. So, as a little bit of a practice ahead of this, I did the bonus missions. But when I do a practice, I don't use traffic cars. I use, like, normal cars and just feel it out. Just see how it is to do normally. So that's exactly what I did. I just played it normally. And that was I failed that mission a few times. Like, I was using, like, the car built for Homer, I think. And I just couldn't do enough damage to the thing. But I did eventually do it. But not like that. That was amazing. That was amazing. Like, I guess that's the difference though, right? Like, the difference between hitting something on the side a bit and ramming it and it being up against the wall and you hitting that into the wall, the difference is just huge. Absolutely huge in terms of damage. So, like, trying to hit that normally is really tough. But it just crashed in the right points twice. And we just got it done. Wow, okay, so I did not expect this, but yeah, we're done. That is mission level 5, done with our poo. And what is normally one of the worst levels in the game, when you're skipping certain missions and using traffic cars, not that bad. So alright, So hopefully that happens again next time when we go back to Bart's level, level 6, and we're nearly done. Only 2 more levels to go. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.